Hey everyone, welcome back to Amberg Acres. So I'm finally getting at this wood pile. It is almost November 1st. We've had some relatively nice weather. It's supposed to get to 56 today. So now's the time to get it done. I know I mentioned how many videos ago that I was going to get this all cleaned up, and I never did. We got 80-degree weather at the beginning of October there, so I just kind of I don't like splitting wood when it's that hot. So we waited till now. We're gonna get it done. Got the splitter going here, so that's all ready to go. So I'm gonna bring the tractor over here. I'm gonna cut up some of these bigger pieces. I at least want to get this area cleaned up here. If I don't get that big trunk cut up, it's no big deal. I want to get this all cleaned out of here so that I can plow snow here in the winter and get this, just drive through here and plow, you know. So that's my goal, to get this cleaned up before we start getting the bad weather, you know. I am always amazed at how quickly I run out of room up here. Just seems like I got all this room, but I just put something in my way, and the next thing you know, I'm just out of room. I can't back up, especially with that backhoe on it. Backhoe really causes a lot of issues trying to back up around here. I cut a couple of trees down over there, and I cleaned out the rest of my trail down there. We should go take a look at that. That would be an update for you guys. I cleaned out the trail going down to the wood yard. I don't know how many trees I backed into with that backhoe on there. So let's take a walk over there quick and I'll show you that. And of course the sun is going to be in our eyes right now. But you remember I put this in last year, right? Came from over by where the sawmill is. I came around the apple orchard, and then I started going down the hill here. But I had a tree laying there and some other stuff. So I got that all cleaned up now. I can actually drive through there. But I'm debating, I want to bring some logs over first. Those two little ones there, I may have to take those down to get a 14-foot log up here. But I'm going to try it first with a 14-footer before I cut those off. Because I like them there because it blocks the view from the road, kind of. That's what I'm thinking of doing. But yeah, I got that all cleaned up yesterday. It's looking good. I got some dirt to spread on there to smooth that out a little bit. There's a couple of ruts there and stuff, but where I dug out some trees and some roots and stuff, and we'll get her smoothed out yet this week, and we're good to go then, getting over to the wood yard there instead of driving up the driveway all the time with those logs. So now that I fixed the driveway, I really don't want to drive the tractor on it that much to rut it up again, you know. This will fix that problem. I can just drive right down here and go over. I don't know how it'll be in the winter with this hill, but we'll see. I don't have a whole lot over there to cut yet, so I don't know if we'll be doing that much this winter. Okay, so I got that pile pretty much all cut up into lengths. Those smaller diameters I can take over and put in my logging trailer, and that number is 84 inches. So I cut them all to 84 inches and then I'll haul them across the street and I can cut them up at a later time over there. I wanted to get all these big pieces out of here and stuff, like I said, so I can plow up here. Makes it much easier if you can just drive right through and not have to work around stuff, you know. So let's get some splitting done here. Get these baskets filled up, and we'll see how far. I don't know if that'll fill all 3 baskets or not. We'll see. Yeah, the older I get, those big pieces are just getting heavier and heavier every time. I'm almost at the point like the big trunk there. I'll cut it up enough that I can lift it with the tractor, and then I'll probably just go dump it in the woods somewhere because it's just too big for me to handle, you know. So I'll get those other long limbs off of there and stuff and split those up. But those big chunks, I got how many of them sitting down there that I couldn't split last year. I got to get down there and flip this up and get them under there with the tractor. Try and get them under there with the tractor and try and bust those up. But it's almost not worth it to me for what we were using the wood for. You know, most of these sticks and branches type stuff, that's all going to just be camping firewood. Just cut it up and throw it in a box. The good stuff here will go in the wood burner, you know, to keep the garage warm in the winter and get the tractor warm when it's snowstorm coming and that type of stuff. Yeah, you get to a certain age, it's not worth messing with anymore, you know. All right, I gotta switch batteries. I'm getting down here, and we'll be right back. Oh, I am working up a sweat. I got 2 baskets full, working on the 3rd, and all I got left here are these big chunks. I am in no mood for lifting them right now. If you're sitting at home and you got nothing to do and and you're bored with yourself, go out and split some wood. It's a one hell of a workout, I tell you. All right, I'm gonna lift these on with the tractor. Alright, I think that's it for this one, guys. Last year I used 3 full baskets, and then all the rest of it I was burning my scraps from the sawmill here because I was sawing a lot of wood. I don't know, that probably equals what, another 2 or 3 baskets. So I'm thinking 6 baskets all together. So I got 3 sitting over there. I got these 3 full now. I got one sitting by the silo over there. That's got all scraps in it that I'm hoping to get burned up before winter comes here yet. And I can fill that one up yet. So I should have enough wood for this winter. Okay. Now after splitting up some of these big chunks, I kind of in my head I'm thinking, why am I doing this? I probably ain't gonna deal with that big chunk over there. I'll cut it up into chunks and just throw it out in the woods. It's just too heavy to even just lifting it with the tractor and then muscling it around on top of this splitter. It's just too heavy. And you're probably asking yourself, well, what happened to the 4-way splitter? Well, it's still laying over here. I never got to it. I never got it fixed. I did get an I-beam. The I-beam is laying somewhere. I don't remember where I put it, actually. But it's laying here somewhere. And I will get to that one of these days and get that all redone and fixed up and make it work for the tractor. But for right now, I mean, we got busy. We're just trying to get the barn done and all kinds of stuff this year we had going on. So yeah, I just didn't get to it. Did not get to it. I wanted to. I just didn't get to it. So we'll probably be slowing down with the videos now once it gets to November and December and January here. Maybe 2 a month. I don't know. We'll see what comes up, right? I don't have heat in the barn yet. I don't know if I'm going to have heat in the barn because like I've said in other videos, we're out of money for this year. So it's just, I'm not going to be spending any money to do it. So if I can't get it done a cheap way, it's not going to get done. All right. Enough said. I'll get all these little pieces cleaned up here, and that'll all be campfire wood and stuff there, all them scraps, and the rest of it's going to go over there to the wood yard and get piled up over there until I get around to cutting it and splitting it in my trailer. Okay. So if you like these videos, keep watching, make sure you subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and we'll catch you on the next one.